I've been eating healthy all week long. I kept eating my fruits. I've been snacking on grapes. I've been having my smoothies for breakfast and I still don't seem to lose weight. What's going on? This is so frustrating.
You're listening to the Stay Sore Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Stay Sore Podcast. I'm your host, Skitsko, and as you've seen in the title, today we're talking about eating healthy versus eating for weight loss. And when I say weight loss, I mean very specifically fat loss, body fat loss, because weight loss can come from different sources. Let's say somebody chops your leg off, you're gonna weigh less, but that's probably not the goal. So fat loss. Eating healthy and fat loss or weight loss is not the same thing. That's the main point of this episode today. That's the number one thing I want you to get out of this. It's not the same thing. Yes, if you structure it properly, if you plan it properly, you can align those two goals, eating healthy and losing weight or fat, and they can be very similar, almost identical, but it's still not the same thing. Let me prove that. You can eat junk food and you can eat pizza and still lose weight. All you have to do is eat a little less than what you need for maintenance level calories, right? If you need this amount of calories to stay where you are, not lose, not gain, and you eat slightly underneath that, you're going to lose weight. So you can eat pizza and junk food just a little less than maintenance level, and you will lose fat. Is that healthy? Probably not, right? So my point is eating healthy and eating for weight loss is not the same thing. Let me give you some practical examples that you can actually notice that eating healthy is not always going to get your weight loss goals. Owning a fitness studio and seeing clients all the time, I hear this all the time. Every other day or so, somebody says, I've been eating fruits all week long. I've been snacking on my grapes. Instead of having dinner, I had just watermelon, and I still can't lose weight. What's going on? Let me word it slightly differently so you can actually understand what I'm trying to get at. Fruit is fructose, and fructose is sugar. So if you say, I've been eating sugar all week and I've been snacking on sugar, and instead of having dinner, I had sugar in the evening for dinner, and I still can't lose weight, what's going on? How does that sound? See, fruit is healthy. It has vitamins, it has minerals, it has, depending on the fruit, more or less fiber. It's all good for you. But does that help your weight loss journey? Probably not. So you have to understand what kind of food you eat, okay? You need to understand the macros, and the macros are carbs, proteins, and fats. We'll get to that later. Another thing I hear all the time is, I've been doing smoothies in the morning and I still can't lose weight. Well, a smoothie is not a smoothie, is not a smoothie. Every smoothie can be different. Let's take an example. The average smoothie that I hear from other people is kind of this. I had some fruits in there, I added a banana and some almond milk. Well, you just added sugar with sugar and then some almond milk because it makes you feel like it's healthier than regular milk. And in some cases it might be. That's not the point of this episode. And then you drink it. When you eat real food, whole food, your body has to use energy and burn calories to digest it. It has to go from solid to liquid, so then later on in your intestines it can be absorbed into your bloodstream. So it burns calories, and the process of getting that food into your bloodstream is very slow. It takes time. If you drink it in a liquid form, it's pretty much already processed. Your body doesn't even have to process it to digest it. It's liquid, so it's going to go into your bloodstream very quick. And if it goes into your bloodstream very, very quick, it spikes your insulin very fast. And every time you spike your insulin, you gain weight. That's pretty much almost a promise, because this is how it works. Insulin is literally just responsible for taking glucose, which is blood sugar, glucose out of your blood and shove it into your cells, and you gain weight. So your goal is actually to slow down the absorption of nutrients into your bloodstream. When you do it liquid, you actually speed that up, and then you spike your insulin, because you're taking away your body's property of having to digest it. Now, yes, a smoothie or even just juice cleanses or whatever can be healthy, because they give your body's digestive tract a break. It doesn't have to constantly grind it up and digest it. But for weight loss, probably not the best idea. You're taking in liquid nutrition. Over drinking your calories is the easiest way of gaining weight. So what you put into your smoothie is very important, as well as the smoothie itself. You have to remember that your body does not need to digest it anymore, because it's already kind of digested. It's already liquid, right? It goes right into your bloodstream. So saying healthy and saying this is good for weight loss is not the same thing. Another one, people tell me all the time, oh, I've been snacking on nuts because it's healthy, quote unquote. Yes, nuts have healthy fats in them. Quick tip, unsalted nuts, always better. Roasted kills a few vitamins versus unroasted, usually raw nuts, usually a little better. But that's not the point. Here's what you need to know. Remember I said we're gonna get back to the macronutrients? Try to stay with me. I'm gonna say some numbers out. 1 gram of carb is 4 calories. Calories are energy. So 1 gram of carb has 4 calories of energy. 1 gram of protein has 4 calories. The same 1 gram of fat has 9 calories. So more than double the energy for the same amount of volume. Here's what I mean by that. A little bit of nuts, maybe barely a handful of nuts, can be up to 100 calories. So if you have 2 handfuls, which for most people that's easy to do, it's already pretty much a standalone meal. There's no way you can call that a snack. A snack is like 8 to 10 almonds. That is a snack, and a pretty good one. Having a handful of nuts or a fistful of nuts or more, that's a standalone meal. So let's recap. If you, quote unquote, eat healthy, you have, let's say, your lunch. Then you snack on some fruit, maybe have like a banana because it's, healthy, right? And then you have a handful of nuts. And then you have your dinner later on in the day. You just ate 4 meals. Another thing, all the time, I hear this all the time. I'm so healthy, I just had salad for lunch. First of all, if you had dressing in there, that dressing usually has more calories than the salad itself. Because again, fat is so dense, and most dressings are fat-based, and if they're not, they're carb-based to make them taste better. That's why you like it. It has to have fats or it has to have carbs. That's why you like it. Otherwise, you wouldn't like it, right? So first of all, salads with dressings are not going to help you with weight loss, usually, for the most part. So my point is, if it sounds healthy, it doesn't necessarily have to give you weight loss. And I want you to understand that. Healthy is healthy. Weight loss can be healthy, can be unhealthy. If you approach your weight loss way too aggressive, way too fast, that is not healthy. If you eat so much healthy food, all the fruits and all the vegetables and all the whole grains, whole wheat, all this fancy buzzwords for health, if you eat all that stuff, if you eat too much, you gain weight, even though it's healthy, right? So those are not the same terms. Let me give you some practical tips on how to align your health and your weight loss journey into one. And before I do that, it's just going to be very simple. This is no breakthrough scientific research here. It's just tips from a trainer. Keep in mind, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a registered dietitian. I'm just a trainer. Yes, I have degrees. Yes, I have certifications. I own my fitness studio. But this video is for entertainment purposes, okay? Because somebody is going to later on put words in my mouth and then it's somehow my fault. But here's some practical tips. Here's what you can do. To make it healthy, have a rainbow of colors, at least 5 colors throughout the day. Here's what I mean. Orange can be for carrot. Green is your green leafy vegetables like spinach, and then maybe some broccoli or green beans. You can have red, let's say tomatoes, strawberries. You can have blue, like blueberries, right? White, purple. There's different colors in your foods, whole foods. So you need these 5 colors because each color is responsible for a different group of vitamins and minerals. If you have 5 colors, that's kind of your natural multivitamin. Next is whole food-based nutrition. Whole foods, real food, something that you look at it and you can determine, okay, this is growing on that tree or in that bush, or this is running there, or this is swimming there. If it's like your proteins, your fish, your chicken, or this product is coming from this cow, for example, like if it's your cottage cheese, your Greek yogurt. So you have to be able to look at it and determine this is that kind of food, or this is this food. If it's packaged in a plastic baggie or plastic box and it can sit on the shelf for years and years, that's probably not a healthy food. So whole food versus processed food. Next, if you want it to be healthy, it has to be a longevity thing. It has to be a long-term, a lifestyle thing. If what you choose, like your diet or your meal plan, you know in your mind that you can't do it for longer than a short period of time, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever it is, that is not healthy living. That's kind of torturing your body until it can't do it anymore. So when you do something healthy, it has to be a lifestyle, not a quick solution. Yes, everyone does once in a while these crash diets. If you want to get ready for the beach, if you're an athlete and get ready, you need to cut water for a fight, or you want to step on stage as a bikini model. Yes, those are short-term solutions and they're never healthy. If you talk about health and weight loss, the healthy is long-term lifestyle. So you take these tips that I just applied, and then all you have to do is this. For losing weight, you have to cut the calories slightly lower underneath your maintenance level. And this is how you do it. There's so many different formulas on figuring out how many calories you need a day and then how many do you need to lose weight or fat. Most of them are very guesstimates, very rough guesstimates, and not super accurate. So here's what you do. For the next 2 weeks, you have to track your calories. Just track what you eat on an average day. Don't bother changing things. Just write down what you eat and convert it into calories. The easiest way I find to do it is the MyFitnessPal app, right? That app, you just scan a barcode or manually put a food in and put in how much of it you ate, and it calculates everything for you. So now in 2 weeks, you have your calories. That's your maintenance calories. That's what you eat just for being you. From there, if you want to gain weight, let's say you want to build muscle or you want to bulk up a little bit or you're too skinny or whatever, you add about 300 calories for a slow and healthy approach to weight gain, or you add up to 500-600 calories for fast, slightly less healthy approach. For weight loss, the exact same happens. For a healthy weight loss journey, subtract about 300 from your maintenance. For a fast, aggressive approach, subtract 500-600, which might not be the healthiest if you go fast, right? So, and then you just subtract the 300 calories from your maintenance and go as long as you get results from it. Once you stop getting results, you can technically subtract 200-300 more, or change the quality of your food or work out a little more, but that's how you do it. Slow, steady, progressional steps. And the other good part about tracking your calories and especially your macros is that you will know if you are overdoing one macro over the other, meaning if you had too many carbs, too many fats, or too much protein. You will know if you had too much fruit or not enough. You will know if you had too many healthy fats like nuts or not. And if you keep all that in balance, that will be technically quote unquote healthy or help you with your weight loss. And yes, this is a very simplified approach to weight loss or weight gain because there's things like hormones, all kinds of different other issues and symptoms. But this is a very simple approach that will work for 99% of the people listening to this. I hope this helps. I hope this opens your eyes a little bit, gives you an understanding. I want you to understand that I'm not judging people that don't know better. I hope you got something out of this episode. There's things I don't know. But I'm here to help you, hold your hand, educate you. Let's make it work together. Please subscribe to the podcast or to the YouTube channel if you find this helpful. Leave in the comments below what other topics you would like me to cover on health, on fitness, on nutrition, on mindset, okay? Thank you so much for listening. Stay sore, stay healthy. See you in the next one.